All right, he is the Funk Master, Aljamain Sterling. We talk so much about the state of this 135-pound division, how it's never been stronger, and yet this guy's starting to distance himself from the pack a little bit. Outstanding grappler, and more often than not, he's going to have a big advantage in that world.
Yeah, that's one of the things that separates Aljamain, is that he's one of those guys that tells you what he's going to do, and then he goes and he does it. Nothing's more discouraging for a fighter than to know what you have to defend and still not be able to defend it. Aljamain Sterling is a beast. Now,
he did hint to us in the fighter meeting that he thought he could win this fight without chaining takedowns, so perhaps we'll see a strike-heavy approach here from Sterling early. We shall see. Aljamain Sterling, ready to make a statement here tonight. All right, so here he is. They call him T-City, short for Triangle City, the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Brian Ortega.
Brian Ortega is a great fighter, a guy that has all the ability inside the octagon. He started as a jiu-jitsu practitioner, but you have seen the evolution of Brian Ortega as his career has continued to go on, has continued to proceed. Brian Ortega is getting better and better and better. He has now found himself staring across the octagon of some of the best fighters the division has ever seen, and he will continue to do that as long as he keeps developing the skills that are necessary.
And sometimes it's hard to become a champion without having tasted defeat. A lot of people believe the Max Holloway fight for Ortega will be something he can build upon moving forward. Man, what a crazy atmosphere inside UNS Arena here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Let us now see who will have the upper hand. Or till the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion, Aljamain Funk Master Sterling. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Brian T-City Ortega.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, so here's Aljamain Sterling. Hasn't necessarily been a fast starter in the UFC. There's no denying the toughness, the creativeness, his scrambling ability. You know about the wrestling acumen, but he uses his length very well. This is a hard guy to hit, and it looks like he'll be hard to hit here out of the chute tonight. Clean with the right hook. All right, early round action here. All eyes are on T-City Brian Ortega. We know how dangerous he is on the floor, but how about the striking tonight?
I mean, he's gotten so much better. It was during the time away where Brian Ortega developed a great jab from the southpaw position, using his power hand out in front and just really thumping you with that front hand. Brian Ortega is a great grappler, but he now has the stand-up skills to match, and that's going to make him even more successful as he goes forward.
Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Lunges forward with a left there. Man, these are really starting to pile up. Another straight punch landed there by Sterling.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Under 3 minutes here to go in the round.
And that's the danger in the engagement there. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Looking to land the right hand, he misses.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
That is tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Well, he postures up yet again and delivers another big sequence there of ground and pound. Beautiful punches there by T-City, Brian Ortega. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Ortega is looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied.
Oh, in the mouth. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Less than a minute to go in the round.
Work.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Deep breath. Breathe. All right, let's get him some water. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, here we go now. Our second round.
Ready to
Brian
fight?
Ortega versus that man, Aljamain. Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Well, Ortega's boxing is really sharp here tonight. You got to think James Lurson likes what he sees out of that Ortega corner. Nice kick to the body. Well, that strike landed cleanly. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
All right, so another attempted strike there. I'm afraid his jiu-jitsu coach is gonna like demote his belt down to brown if he doesn't start to lean into his wrestling.
Well, you better start wrestling. You know, you gotta get takedowns. You gotta turn this into a grappling fight. You can have an idea of what you want to do. You can want to prove a point, but when it's not working, you gotta get back to what works, and that's getting takedowns and grappling.
Sterling's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. All right, working inside the closed guard now. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position. Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Ooh, that looks pretty tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Sterling getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. All right, into full guard here.
Look for a pass immediately in the half guard. Keep advancing the position.
seconds winding down in round 2. Ortega's in half guard. 10 minutes in the books.
All right, that was a good round. That was a good one. You had great control on the ground. And it needs to be active. It needs to go after those submissions. He's giving you the opportunities.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway.
Nice kick, yep.
Oh, Superman punch. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Oh!
He's hurt. He blocked that one.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Well, we call on the fight stats here. These numbers unofficial, but 61 total strikes, as you see there, have landed for Aljamain Sterling. Striking at a 57% accuracy rate against Brian Ortega. Well-timed overhand there by Ortega.
Those are big strikes. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight.
Big double leg, level change.
Oh, and he locks up a triangle. That looks tight, DC.
It's very tight. And now he's just got to start passing the arm across.
Oh, he's out.
Nice defense. Change of the position. Full side control now.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position here, DC. When you're in this position, however rare it may be, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to lay on. I'm just trying to cut air from going to your body. I'm just trying to make you carry my weight. I don't necessarily want to be here. And I don't know if this guy wants to be here right now. He will use this to try to get to the next position.
Don't want to be there for more reasons than one.
Don't want to be there. I don't want to be there on the bottom.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. Oh, right into mount. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Final seconds of round 3. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the store.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal. And if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Low kick is there. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Just missed with the left there.
Shoot that low kick out.
And that spinning kick bounded home up top.
Oh, yeah, he hurt bad.
Aljamain Sterling pouring it on.
He's going guillotine. He's got it. He's got it.
Ooh, sorry to cut short, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission. This is where he wants to be.
Good work from the top here by Ortega. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
That was nice.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. Now he's going full mount. Great defense by this fighter.
Ortega's in half guard.
Oh.
Under 2 minutes to go. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Ortega's got his hand looking for a guillotine. That guillotine is tight. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission deep. Lands the ground and pound strike. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling off.
Oh, really working towards the guillotine choke here. And he's out again. Making all these shots count. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Final seconds of round 4. Ortega's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
How about the leg kick there? Beautiful.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
He misses with the right hand. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Ortega's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body.
I need you to kick now.
Tries to work it into a takedown. Goes to the body there.
That is, oh man, this dude is good. Oh my goodness.
Sterling's in half guard. 3 minutes now to go in this one. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission, yes?
Yeah, you gotta just go. You gotta start throwing things at the wall and hope something sticks.
Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. Oh, big diving punch lands up top. Ortega's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now.
Yep, that guillotine's deep. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Sterling grounded pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
Getting him on here.
Grounded pound strike there now. Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position. Oh, flying knee to the head. So we go under a minute to go in the fight.
Stay focused. Steady.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. All right, so he lands his first takedown of the fight after many failed attempts, so he stayed committed. Now he has the fight in his wheelhouse. Let's see what he can do. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's gonna hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. All right, so a close competitive fight throughout. It goes the distance. Maybe a slight striking edge on one side, and perhaps that'll be enough for him to get the win.
I mean, he's got to hope, right? He's got to hope that what he did, those exchanges where he came out in front, was enough to earn him the victory. This was a very, very close fight, and I'm interested to see who gets the decision.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Brian T-City Ortega!
All right, so there it is. 2 of the 3 judges saw it his way. He gets it done by split decision. You've never won a split decision in your career.
Oh, I've won a split decision. Alexander Gustafsson and I went to a split decision. Right after the first scorecard was read in his way, I almost panicked because I was like, oh my goodness, it's over. So I understand exactly what these 2 guys are feeling when they went to the center of the octagon.